Hey everyone, it's me Doomlink and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. It is currently part 27 for my first build, and it is the 13th of October today. It has been quite a few hours since I last recorded. It is rather hot, because I just got out of the shower, and, you know, I'm not even letting any air into my room because I need to keep my windows shut when I'm recording, so... yeah, and then I obviously can't turn my fan on as well, because then that would be creating background noise, and, you know, it's a pretty... I guess cutthroat experience that I undergo. Well, I don't know if you would call that undergoing an experience. It sounds a bit strange, but anyway, we are going to continue through the Duke's Archives here, and we will finish it in this video, preferably. There isn't too much more that we need to do. If we die like an idiot, because these guys are doing a lot of damage to us, then yes, things will take a little bit longer, but I don't think we will be dying, fortunately. Might as well go over here and deal with these annoying people. I don't need to get shot in the arse by a channeler. I think there is one up there. I just need to kind of remember exactly where it is we need to go. Okay, so the next level up, there's a rotating staircase up the top there that we need to get to. So we will go to the other side here. Basically, on the other side of the rotating staircase is a switch that we need to pull, or a lever, I suppose, that we need to pull. Makes more sense to say pull for a lever instead of pull for a switch, because, you know, usually you would push a switch or flip a switch or flick a switch, whatever. But the point is, I'm getting shot in the arse and that hurts, so I'm going to go up here to the rotating staircase that I was referring to, and I'm going to kill this channeler before it has a chance to piss off. Well, I say piss off the enemies, but, you know, it's kind of like inspiring them to beat the shit out of me. Which is kind of like pissing them off, I suppose. You know, you frenzy them, piss them off, whatever, however you want to refer to it. I need to get on the other side over there, as you can tell. Now, however I get onto that, I think I need to... how do I do that? I mean, I know you're shooting an arrow at me, person, but if I perhaps... this is where I came into this area for the first time from, correct? So what I need to do is try and get higher again. And that might be something that I can do by going on this side. Yes, I do remember this. It's funny, it's been so long since I've actually done the Duke's Archives properly, but, well, it's not like there's any other real option to doing this faster, but anyway. If we go over to the opposite side here and then link to the other part there, I think that's how that works. Anyway, no, that's right. So what we do, I think... is that how that works? Yeah, so we... alright, guys, let's... that was the wrong person. I didn't mean to target the person there. Regardless, it just kind of nearly fucked me over there, so yeah. Regardless, what we need to do is actually go over to that side, because that's going to be another level higher. So if we rotate this staircase, we will be able to go over that way. It will turn over here. We can drop off this if we want to, but we don't want to. We want to walk onto this level here, and now we will be at the height that we need to be to access the other rotating staircase, which will get us to the opposite side at this level. So yeah, that's pretty much what we want to be doing. So we will kill you, and now we will drop onto this staircase while being careful of the channeler who is trying to kill us. I was going to say me, but apparently I'm, you know, being inclusive of my viewers as well at this stage. But anyway, I'm going to two-hand to make sure that you die. Then I was going to double Estus, but then I realised, oh, I'm actually doing a decent amount of healing with this Estus, so I don't really need to do that. Anyway, we're going to rotate this staircase, and now we are going to go over to this side, I believe. Yes, okay. So once we come around here, we will be able to open a shortcut. Well, not really a shortcut, I mean, we are able to access the rest of Duke's Archives now. But yes, I suppose that is considered a shortcut. When we do this, we'll be able to access this immediately from the bonfire, because this is linking back to the bonfire. Now, I think Big Hat Logan usually sits here if we have rescued him, but we have not rescued him, so yeah. Basically, there's no real reason for you to rescue Big Hat Logan unless you're doing a magic build, and I am not currently doing a magic build, in case you were not aware. Because I need some more Estus flasks for the rest of Duke's Archives, I will go back to this bonfire and rest at it, and now we will continue. I don't particularly want to waste my time kindling the bonfire. I probably won't really do that at all in this playthrough. I haven't really done it much so far. When did I do it? I did it in Anolondo, and that was all. Basically, this room here is a bit of a treasure trove. There are a lot of chests to open, And this is the only mimic, so do not open this one that is right here, kind of next to this stairway that we can open up by pulling this lever. I may as well go and pick up all of the chests here. There is actually one that's hiding in a spot. That cell key there, I suppose, is what we can use to go and rescue Big Hat Logan, I think. But anyway, this is a hidden chest that not everyone finds. That is the Crystal Ember. We don't necessarily want to create crystal weapons. I'm not really interested in that. It does indeed give you more physical damage, but at the same time it does also reduce the durability by a metric fuck ton. So yeah, I don't know. If you're interested in having your weapons break every 2 seconds, then maybe that's the thing for you, the Crystal Ember. But anyway, oh, that was really good, Doomlink. Okay, so what I'll have to do here is this. So I should be able to do another one and kill you? No, you're still alive, you bloody bastard. Shows you how much fucking health this guy has. Because I'd be able to kill the Dark Wraiths, that's what they're called, in New Londo Ruins with a single one of these, yet it took 2 plus an additional hit to kill this guy, so yeah. That's the Enchanted Falchion, not exactly something that's going to help you unless you are using a magic build. So yeah. Enchanted and I think Enchanted and Divine are the 2 magic scaling things in this game, plus Occult. I've also got Occult, so Occult, Enchanted, and Divine. I think Divine is actually for miracles, so, or faith more specifically. So I think Divine is faith scaling, and then, is that right? Maybe I don't know. I think there's a faith scaling one. Surely there is. If there isn't, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm pretty sure there is one. But regardless, yeah, that's a thing that exists. You've got those paths as well as chaos, fire, lightning. Chaos is very similar to fire, except that it's better, as far as I know. But anyway, there are a bunch of people over there. I say people very loosely. There is an item over there. Can't remember what it is. Might as well go and get it. I usually don't bother with it, but when I am feeling a little bit more adventurous, I do go and grab it. So that's what I'm going to do now. These guys do not have too much health. It's kind of difficult to keep track of their health, actually, because they're so tall. But anyway, we are going to go pick up this item. It's a blue Titanite chunk. You can kind of see that these guys are almost like Titanite creatures or something. Possibly created from blue Titanite, or they are themselves walking blue Titanite, because you can see the blue Titanite looks a lot like those guys. But anyway, we are making pretty good time. We'll definitely be able to finish this area in this video. I should try to consider how we're going in terms of our build, whether or not Seath is going to be a challenge to us. I don't think he will be. I'm just going to run, by the way. There is, you know, well, there are various things that you can do to, I guess, go through this area a little slower, but I'm going to be going through it pretty quickly. Hopefully I can remember the invisible paths. I can't really remember them. At this stage, I think, if you're playing online, it's fine, but I'm not playing online, so I don't have any messages to guide me. So, yeah, at this stage, I'll have to use my memory to try and traverse the invisible paths, and I think I should be okay. But I could always have a mental blank and forget where it is that I'm going. So if we drop down here, no, there isn't another enemy. It seems that someone's left a message there anyway, so that's always nice. I think, yeah, the path is here. Now, if I can remember... Yeah, okay, you can kind of see where the snow is falling. You can see that it's falling on something, and, you know, that's pretty much what it is. I think there's another way to be able to see the path. You can alternatively drop a bunch of, what are they called again? Crystal things, I'm not too sure. Basically, this guy is very strong. He's not like the other ones. He is very beefy, this guy. And you need to be very careful with him while fighting him because, of course, his attacks are very hard-hitting, so they will send you flying just like that. Doesn't matter if you've got a great shield like me. Not literally like a great shield, I mean like a good shield. That's what I mean by great. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're still going to be sent a pretty fair distance when you do take one of his hits, so just be aware of that. Don't, like, circle around him and then face this way and shield one of his attacks. You will go flying off the edge, and that will suck, definitely. Depending on how you want to go through here, you can also kill a bunch of these great butterflies, or is that what they were called? Moonlight butterflies, that's right. So you can go and kill these guys if you want. I think they do have health if you attack them. Oh, I've pissed this one off, have I? I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay, so I usually don't do what I just did there, but I did just do it there because I'm an idiot, so there you go. Let me just see if I can see where I'm aiming for this time. There is something that we need to be aiming for. There it is, I can see it. Sometimes it's very difficult to see in the distance, but once you catch sight of it, you have to go and aim for that. It really sucks, but anyway. Or rather, it really sucks if you miss it. I think you're safe from the butterfly at this point, or maybe you're not, I don't know. I haven't actually pissed one off for a very long time, so I can't really remember what goes on there. Yeah, I think I'm safe from them at this point. Basically, you can just run straight in there and ignore these clams, but I'm kind of interested to know how their drop rates compare to the ones in Ash Lake. Could actually be better to farm them here, but I really don't know. We'll have to see later on. I will definitely test that out once I kill Seath here. I don't have a huge number of healing wares against Seath here, so I might actually equip some humanity just in case. Actually, that might be a bit risky, so I will mention that when you do fight Seath, the first thing you need to do is turn around, because you will be faced in that direction naturally, and you need to hit this crystal, because otherwise Seath will be immortal. And if you know anything about immortal enemies, they kind of... Oh, speaking of things that kind of suck, we're going to let Seath actually kill these guys normally. I say normally, but, you know, we don't want to have to put up with these guys. So you can see that they're losing health here, which is very useful to us. We're just going to try and focus on Seath here because he's kind of the boss, and if we get distracted by these stupid clams, it's going to make things a little hard. So yeah, we'll just focus on not fucking up against Seath. As long as you kind of keep away from his center of attack... Oh, that's... Okay, good, I managed to... Wait, what? Oh, I thought I had an invulnerability period there. Okay, well that's really nice. I was indeed distracted by these clams, because you saw at that stage I did attack the clam and I was kind of focusing on him at the time, so I wasn't watching Seath. So he was like lifting his tentacles in the air at that time and was about to slam them down. And then he goes into this little, I guess, sequence of smashing his tentacles down. But anyway, that was a mistake that I kind of foresaw happening. But I didn't exactly take my own advice, and I continued to be distracted, and then I died, so there you go. I will see you guys back in the boss fight. Alright, so at this stage, I will mention that it's pretty normal to have the clams in the boss room with you if you're not fast enough getting into the boss room, but at this stage we do have a fog gate, so these guys won't actually be able to enter the boss room this time. Because there is, of course, a fog gate between them and the boss, so... Alrighty, so here we go again, fighting Seath the Scaleless, attempt number 2. We won't have any distractions this time, so we will be nice and careful. We are staying kind of out of his range there, and we need to kind of watch his tentacles to make sure that he's not doing anything strange with them. It is kind of hard because if we have like a really low amount of, how do you say, stamina, we probably won't be able to shield too much. Okay, so he's going to do that, so we need to go over this way and avoid him. I'm going to try and hit his bloody tentacles. I wish I had it. Oh, I need to hit this stupid crystal again. Are you kidding me? Okay, so at this stage Am I? Yeah, I'm safe from that. Okay, so we need to... Stop it. Fucking curse. If I got cursed during this, that would be really bad. I need to go and get the stupid crystal again. I thought that you only needed to break it once, but it seems you need to do it every single fucking boss fight. I need to keep away from him right now, because as you can see, he's smashing his stupid tentacles down, and it's annoying. Oh, stop it! You can see he won't stop. Just give me a chance, will you? Okay, I'll wait for a while for you to just, you know, stop throwing a tantrum. I told you to stop, and you just continue to do it. I have never seen this before. He won't stop. What's the deal with that? He usually does it like twice in a row, but now he's doing it 6 times in a row? Or something like that? That's an estimate, but... Okay, now you're okay. You just needed to get something out of your system, didn't you, mate? Fucking hell. A child throwing a tantrum, this guy. Okay, so we're going to go and destroy this stupid crystal again, and once we do that, we will be fine to fight the boss. Once again, I kind of forgot that I needed to do that again. He will flinch once you do that. So as you can see, we are safe to get back in his range. Fucking hell. So staying at the edge of his tentacle is the best way to deal with the tentacle, because you will be kind of free from too much risk. Because as you can see, we're kind of staying out of his range, but also oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I need to seriously shield this stuff. He's doing a lot of damage with those tentacles, so yeah. I'm going to double heal that one. I have to watch for him, because if he does too many of those stupid tentacle attacks, then I'm going to have a problem. Alright, so we're just going to run here to get out of his range. And we're going to attack his tentacle as it comes towards us again. He does have a tail, It's kind of like, it looks like a tentacle, but it's actually a tail. I mean, maybe they're all tails, but long story short, his rear tentacle, we will call it. That sounds kind of dodgy, but yeah, his rear tentacle is a tail, and we can cut it to actually get a very good weapon. But we're not going to be getting it in this playthrough because we have no use for it. I don't really like that spot he's in there, but I'll have to just try and do that. If he does his stupid stuff, I'm just going to take that because I need to get out of his way. Basically, if I was against the wall there and he decided to do his stupid tentacle smashing, I would have had a serious problem there. Anyway, just attack me, man. It's when you do your attack that I have an opportunity to hit you, so just keep doing that. It's very good. And also just be ready to avoid any tentacle action. Tentacle action. Yeah, because he does often do it immediately after he does that attack. See that right there? You might get kind of, I guess, focused on doing this here, and then he'll just go into like a tentacle attack, just like that. So just be aware of his tentacles, and you should be okay. And also be aware that he can do like multiple in a row. As we saw before, he got fucking angry before. Alright, so we're going to attack your tentacle as it comes back around once again. Bit of a boring boss, and I'm not a huge fan of him, but I think even Gravelord Nito is better than this guy, but Nito! Fucking, obviously an American came up with Nito's name, but anyway, no, that's kind of a joke, but obviously it's not N-E-A-T-O, it's N-I-T-O, so that's one good thing. If it was actually N-E-A-T-O, I probably wouldn't be able to take this game seriously ever again. But anyway, I might try and, oh yeah, kick him to death. Doomlink, great idea. I'm just going to do a running attack and then kill him, there you go. So I will mention that obviously you only get one chance to cut that tail, so try to do that if you do want his weapon. There is the bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. As you can see, I haven't exactly done many playthroughs, like lengthy playthroughs, of this game on the 360 version, so yeah, that really does give you an idea of just how little I've played on the 360. I haven't even gotten as far as Seath the Scaleless before, so yeah, pretty funny. Anyway, this is a warpable bonfire, I am pretty positive, so this might very well be a good way to actually farm Twinkling Titanite from these guys. I don't really know, we will have to see. So what I might actually do, if I can remember my usual setup here, I use the Demon Spear, don't I? And then I just go two-handed with that. And if I can kind of have my, what do you call it, the Gold Serpent Ring, and, okay, as long as I'm mid-rolling, that, oh, never mind. Okay, so we will try using maybe the waistcloth of the Channelers. Okay, now we're mid-rolling, very good. I don't think we really need to fast roll, do we? Actually, no, I usually do fast roll. Okay, so what we'll do, I don't know if I want to take any chances with my defense. I'm pretty sure these guys are stronger than the ones in Ash Lake. And the ones in Ash Lake are pretty beefy, but these guys are not to be fucked around with. We're doing pretty good for time as well. We're not even at 20 minutes yet, so we should be pretty good to farm these guys for a little bit. Let me see. I don't actually need Twinkling Titanite, to be fair. I just want to see how this works. I want to see if this is easy. So we'll go and equip maybe the Crimson Waistcloth, and then I don't think I'm going to be able to fast roll with any of this shit, am I? There you go. I mean, I can fast roll with just this, which is good. As long as I can fast roll with that, we should be fine. Let me try the black leather gloves. Still mid-rolling, very good. Is there anything stronger than the black leather gloves that's around that weight? Gauntlets of the Channelers are pretty good for that. Too heavy again. Okay. We'll just stick with the black leather gloves, there you go. Alrighty, so now we will go and try out these guys. I probably would try to use some ranged items or ranged attacks against these guys, probably, because I don't really want to be fighting multiple at the same time. That would kind of not be good. So yeah. You do have a huge boss room to fight them in, as you can see, so yeah, it's not really a big deal. And when you're using this weapon here, you can flinch them a bit, and oh, you are not, I don't think, doing as much damage as your Ash Lake counterparts. I don't believe so, anyway. I don't exactly have as much item discovery as I usually would. I only have 300 at the moment. And I don't have the symbol of avarice equipped, and I don't have any humanity in my counter, so yeah, I'm not necessarily doing really well as far as my item discovery is concerned, but at the same time, these guys are not dropping anything. Like, this guy hasn't dropped it. Oh no, he has. I thought I'd be able to see it a bit more clearly there. I have a distinct feeling that, I mean, I know that I have a lot less item discovery than usual, but I also have a distinct feeling that these guys don't drop quite as well as the ones in Ash Lake. If they did, though, it would probably be a pretty good idea to farm here, because there are a lot more of them around. So if I got my item discovery up really high, it would probably end up being more time efficient than Ash Lake, because you have to kind of travel a pretty fair distance through Ash Lake to be able to do it, and there's only 3 of them in total. So yeah, kind of, I don't know. This would probably be better. More worth your time. You can see that I have a feeling that it's still going to be alright. So I would probably recommend doing this area first. It's just the thing is, Ash Lake is something that you can access way earlier than this place. Like, you can access Ash Lake from the beginning, so, you know. Point is that this is probably going to be better, but you can't access it as early on as Ash Lake, so. Yeah, anyway, we have a decent number of souls here, so I might just do this one more time, just to kind of see how consistent this is. Because, I mean, even though I don't have the item discovery that I want, if I still get a decent amount of Twinkling Titanite while having a pretty low item discovery, all things considered, like kind of compared to what I could have, maybe I'll put on the Symbol of Avarice. But when I have this equipped, I will probably be fat rolling. Yeah, that's still a mid-roll, isn't it? I think that was still a mid-roll, so I guess we're pretty good at the moment, or are we fat rolling? I don't really know. Let me double check. No, we're not. That's pretty good. But I did want to fast roll, didn't I? So I suppose I'd only have the... what do you call it? I'm trying to think what it's called. I'd only have the Symbol of Avarice equipped to be able to fast roll. There you go. Alright, it should be okay. You should still have pretty good defense, because, well, maybe not good defense, but at the very least, these guys don't seem to do as much damage as the ones in Ash Lake. The ones in Ash Lake would shit on me if I only had this much defense while fighting them, but should be alright. I'll fast roll away from you, which is important. Once again, relying a lot on the flinching capabilities of this weapon, and also the range capabilities. This is a good weapon for killing these guys. Alrighty, so we're doing really well with the Symbol of Avarice here compared to last time. We're just boosting our item discovery by a small amount. I don't think the Symbol of Avarice increases your item discovery a huge amount, but... and it actually doesn't show you here that it boosts the item discovery, but it does. It's good to mention that it does, but it just doesn't actually add anything to that number of item discovery. It's still 300, and all of that 300, I'm pretty sure, like, it's an additional 200. We normally have 100 item discovery, that's the normal amount, and then with the Gold Serpent Ring you have 200 added onto that 100 to make 300, and then I think you get another 100 added on with the humanity, possibly. Because, then again, I kind of vaguely remember 410 or 450 being the max that I've had, so I'm not too sure why this Symbol of Avarice isn't actually showing up on the item discovery. It could be, you never know, it could actually be a 360 glitch. We don't know. I don't know, you don't know, or maybe you do know, but I don't know, and it could easily be possible. Can you really not continue in this direction from here? Oh, it must be over this way. I wonder if there's more in this direction. Probably. Maybe, baby. No, it doesn't really look like it. Okay. Well, we will return to the bonfire, and we will level up with the souls that we currently have. I think I can manage 3 level ups with 73,000 at this stage, hopefully. That would be good. Oh yeah, I do actually have a few things to consume here, so let me go and do that. So I'll go and... well, by few things I mean just this. What about the other stuff? These other souls here. Ornstein and Seath, huh. I think Seath allows you to make the Artorias Greatsword, isn't that right? And then the Soul of Artorias allows you to create a different one again. Like, there's 2 different Swords of Artorias. And they have different scalings. I think one of them might just have Strength and Dexterity scalings, and then the other one might have scalings for all stats, I think. And that's my memory of it. Ornstein... oh, I have the Soul of Ornstein. I could get his armor. What is the weight of Ornstein's armor like? I'm going to go and double check that. That's what I think I'm going to do. Because basically there is a merchant that exists. Where is he again? is he? Isn't he usually hanging around where we pick up the Ring of Sacrifice in the Filing Shrine area? Oh, I'm gonna die. Quickly, please. Okay, holy shit, I was not watching my health right there. You guys were probably screaming at me. I was looking off in the distance while trying to think. I'm pretty sure that an adventurer guy turns up in the Filing Shrine where we get the Ring of Sacrifice early on. So basically, depending on who you kill, whether it be Super Ornstein or Super Smo, he will sell the armor set of that person. So I'll probably go and double check to see what the weight of Ornstein's set is like, because if it's decent, if it's not too heavy, I'll probably use that instead of the Silver Knight set here. I mean, this set has served me well for sure, but I do have a distinct feeling that Ornstein's set is going to have more poise. So we'll have to double check that. Either way, I'm going to level up first. What can we do? Only 2 level ups. That's sad. The soul requirements are getting ridiculous. Okay. I've been recording for a long time, so I might actually speed this up. I was actually doing really well for time before, but it's actually become a little bit less good now. Okay, so I will get to 25 vitality and stop there. Next, I will try to get 30 endurance. That is going to be the next goal. 1125 is pretty good for HP at the moment. We'll probably be back down to like 900 or something if we take off the Ring of Favour and Protection, but that's still going to be kind of okay, I think. So, yeah. You can see that our health bar is considerably longer now, which is pretty cool. Oh. Wow. I never even picked that up. That's astounding. Maybe you guys were screaming at me once again. That's insane. I almost walked out of here without picking that up. I turned around and I saw something. I'm like, what is that? Is that what I think it is? And I picked it up and I'm thinking, wait, I never picked this up. And then I'm getting the souls and I'm going, wow. How about that? Is that not entertaining for you guys? I find that to be extremely entertaining. But anyway, I'm just glad that I managed to pick that up. I could have easily continued on without picking it up. I don't know. I don't know how I managed that. Obviously, I was really focused on killing Seath, and I just completely didn't even think about my soul, because I didn't even attempt to look for it. Like, I don't know. It definitely didn't stand out, because of course this kind of flaw is not exactly obvious. But anyway, I will see you guys in part 28. This has been part 27. As we go into part 28, I will be checking out Filing Shrine to see if the Ornstein set is going to be suitable for us. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.